Joseph Tongai Dafana arrived from Zimbabwe, started as a gardener, then started as a waiter, then started to taste wine for the first time, and like he said, he didn't like it very much. However, he became one of the best sommeliers we have in the country and a pure ambassador for Zimbabwean sommelier. But he have a very great taste and great nose. That's why he's been trying and succeeding in making his own wine, where he started in Ribes Castel. So we have a Syrah or Shiraz, but I tend to say Syrah, especially when I taste this type of wine, with a wine of origin Swartland. It's a Mosi Flavian Syrah 2020, made by Joseph Tongai Dafana. What do you have in your glass, Kathy?
I have a typical Syrah colour in my glass. It's got the ruby red tones of Syrah as opposed to more the ruby blue that I get on the Bordeaux varieties. The nose is really intriguing. It's lovely. It's lovely and savoury. There's a lot of fynbos or bush scrub, a little bit of earthiness, and black pepper for me. I'm getting really lots of black pepper. That's all on top of this nice red fruit. On the nose, all of that comes down on the palate, all of that comes down from the nose onto the palate. There's, again, the red fruit. Here I'm also getting a little bit of licorice. The oak is very well integrated. It's just adding that little bit of seasoning and support. No rough edges here at all. No rough edges at all. And it finishes with a nice sweet fruit finish.
I like the sweet fruit finish, and yes, the nose was a bit shy at once, started to open, and black pepper was here supporting the cherry was my reddest fruit. I can find now some sweeter, maybe hints of lighter red fruits, but what I like on that one is the texture on the finish, because like you said, yes, oak is so integrated that you don't believe there's any oak in it, or very, very little. You won't find any spices from oak, no coconut, no vanilla, nothing from that side. I am just wondering where the grapes are coming from if we don't actually face a granite soil, because granite got this refreshing texture that is as well giving this pepperiness into the wine. And my pepperiness, not like in green pepper or sweet pepper or capsicum, like this grinding black peppercorns.
Black peppercorns, yes.
Yeah, and yes, Syrah tend to be usually defined with white pepper, but here black pepper is obvious on this wine, and the pepperiness is on the palate. So if it doesn't taste that much oak, might not be oak. It might be the unique terroir of Swartland that have this granite pocket that sometimes gives this refreshing texture on it.
The overriding thing for me about this wine is the texture, that seasoning of pepper that gives it the freshness, but I just find there's a hell of a lot of scrub, fynbos, and the bushes that you walk through when you're walking through in Ribes Castel on the mountain, the granite slopes. And so it's really lovely. It's opening up beautifully.
It's opening beautifully, and now I tend to move toward you in terms of red fruit. They're coming back on the nose.
Yeah.
Clearly more defined, and more, the nose was a bit shy at the beginning. No reduction, just shy, like every wine. It's a 2020 vintage. It's been in the bottle for 2 years. Please.
Give it some time.
Give it some time that the wine is opening. Mosi Flavian Syrah 2020, wine origin Swartland.
Cheers, Joseph.
Textured wine.
Textured.